Hello, welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. Today's briefing is a short version that's just going to be an update of conditions around the region. It's brought to you by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program, NIDIS, National Drought Mitigation Center, and NOAA. We'll have a full briefing on October 11th that'll have a more in-depth look at some of the conditions around our region. Today's drought monitor looks like much the same way it has for pretty much the last month. There is some improvement in the east with the track of Hurricane Isaac, particularly you can see in Missouri and eastern Arkansas and then on up the Ohio River Valley. But much of the midsection of the country is still suffering from extreme to exceptional drought. Here in our region, we can see the drought remains entrenched across Oklahoma and Kansas and western parts of Arkansas. Some improvement in parts of Texas, some degradation in other parts. South Texas has reemerged into extreme and exceptional drought. Further up to the north, the condition looks a lot worse in Nebraska and Kansas, where much of the area is in the D4 or exceptional drought. North Dakota gets a little bit better, but the area in general is the core of this drought area. The reason for this, of course, is the rainfall departures. We could see both short-term and long-term. There has been some short-term improvement in Kansas with some rain, and then, of course, the track of Isaac going through Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, and eastward from there. But the long-term drought impacts remain, especially around the Mississippi River Valley and then across Oklahoma as well. Temperature anomalies have been in our favor this last week, with temperatures running as much as 10 degrees below average in Texas and Oklahoma, and that is helping lower some of the evaporation rates, helping us get through a little bit. There doesn't look like a whole lot of relief coming our way as far as precipitation is concerned. The next 5 days show maybe a little bit of rainfall associated with the cold front moving through. Warmer temperatures are slowly edging their way in again across Texas and Oklahoma for the next several days, with cool air off to the northeast. When we look into next week's pattern, we see the warm air kind of shifted back to the west and cool air once again into this region, which will again help on some of the evaporation sides, but again, little relief as far as precipitation is concerned. It looks like there may be some rainfall in the southwest, including into New Mexico, and helping ease some of that remnant drought there. As we look into the winter, we can start seeing an El Nino signal developing along the Gulf Coast with an above normal chance of precipitation in Texas and Louisiana and the Gulf Coast states. Elsewhere, not a very strong signal yet. Below normal precipitation expected in the northwest and generally warm conditions. This is reflected in the Drought Outlook, which is updated here looking through the end of December. And generally, the eastern parts of the country are expected to improve. In the western parts of the country, drought is expected to persist or develop. The dry signal in the Pacific Northwest with El Nino favors development of drought in that region, while some of the rainfall in the east will help erode some of those areas. As always, these resources are posted on the SCIP YouTube channel as well as the SCIP website and the US Drought portal, drought.gov in the Southern Plains region. We encourage you to tell us what's going on using the Drought Impact Reporter or emailing your state climatologist or us, and we will be happy to relay those reports for you. We thank you for your participation in these drought briefings, and we look forward to your participation on our October 11th briefing. Thank you and have